Welcome back to another video. So as you see the title here, addressing the comments for I have been robbed my tech career. A lot of my tech community viewers have called me out, as well as some, gave me a little word of encouragement. And I appreciate both. So let me just put it out here. I do thank you for watching my video, as well as leaving your thoughts and your word of encouragement. However, there are some that I want to address. I need to share more in depth, as opposed to you thinking that, a girl just think that, oh, because she had her degree, I had to just jump or, do what I wanted to do, because I understand as it relates to an IT career, you have to have experience as well as a degree. And sometimes, even if you don't have the degree, rather, you can still get a job as long as you have your experience and portfolio. So out of respect, I'm not a messy person. I consider myself to be professional, so I will not call the company's name. I would not do that. When you know a company is not doing right, or let's put it like this, when you're with a company, and within 2 years' time of working in the company, you notice that you're not moving up in the company. Something is wrong. Now, I had to follow my intuition. Within the company, there was a problem with their retention rate. Because within the 2 years of being there, I had 6 supervisors and 2 managers. So I knew something was going on. Couldn't put my hands on it. But over a period of time, I said, you know what? This isn't for me. There's no example, right? And it was really messy. So I know it wasn't for me. Likewise, I was not moving up. So why waste my time being there? I just wanted to put that out there. But let's get into the comment, because like I said, there's a few comments here that I wanted to address. And listen, we're all here to agree to disagree. Although some of my subscribers called me out, I accept it, acknowledge it, I receive it, but I have to hold on to my integrity. I won't let desperation have a company to treat me in any way. Let me just say that. If you haven't watched the video, go ahead and watch it before responding to this video, because you won't get it. Okay, if you're new here, you won't get it. So let's talk about it. Let's go ahead and read it. So this subscriber or viewer rather said, I'll be honest with you, degrees do not override experience in most career fields, especially in this country. University will sell you the dream, but at the end of the day, it's also a business. Do I agree with the school that pushed those false narrative? No, but it's a sales tactics. Lastly, be patient. You should not have quit without having another job lined up. Working and having personal time can work happy and simultaneously, so good luck. Okay, so first I would like to say that when you see a company that is not doing well or does not mean you any good, I won't use desperation to stay in it, because like I said, I addressed it that I had 5 to 6 supervisor within the 2-year span and 2 managers. Within the company, I felt like it was a toxic positivity within the environment. And what I mean by that, when you're being coached for something, and once they get the same assignment that you have to do, they don't even handle it well. Or they'll talk about it, but then if I mention anything about it, then they have a problem with it, right? And also when you reach out to a supervisor for help and they can't even help you, they don't even know how to help you, they put you on hold. And because they are trying to research for themselves, and they're telling you how to handle the situation, and when it's being escalated, they don't even know how to handle the situation. So to me, it's like a toxic positivity type of thing, and it just wasn't working out. But to make a long story short, I just knew my intuition told me that this company was not the right company for me. Tech jobs are not perfect jobs. We have to grow in it. We have to be perseverant, rather, right? We have to be tough, and sometimes life goes on where you have to just pivot and go somewhere else. And that was just my action at the time, right? I also want to address another comment, and let's read it. So as a 20-year-old in IT, just became a IT manager, I feel for you. However, I think your mindset is what made you fall behind. Having a degree is just the beginning in the job market. That's just bare minimum. You need to have the degree certification, like 1 or 2 and then do low tier jobs for 1 or 2 years before you even start seeing really good opportunities. I hope you don't quit tech and you keep pushing, because tech isn't a get rich quick field. You have to put in your time and then make your money. Study and stay in the job. Don't quit or change job until you have at least a year into it at least. Okay, so I thought this one was a great one to respond to. And I'm not sure if he or she is watching this video, but thank you so much for giving me a different perspective on this comment here. But I also want to address something that I have been in a company for 2 years. So there was no growth for me because I felt like it was male dominant. Like I said, I had put it in a comment. I had responded to others about, within 6 months we had males, they were just moving on within 6 months, no degrees. I don't know about the experience, but I just felt like something was going on there. Now, since management changed, a few of them was fired because they didn't have the experience. And this is what I've heard. I have a close friend of mine that still works there. So I'm, getting those information, as well as management changed. There was a lot of things that was going on. So I knew that company was not the right company for me. As well as, like I said, managers as well quit the job because there's a lot that was going on. So pretty much the company wasn't a good company at the time due to I felt like it wasn't really diverse, but I could be wrong. So I also agree with you about having those years of experience. Now, I felt like my 2 years experience, I won't say it's good enough, because you do need maybe 3 to 4 to get into that project management role. I get it. But like I said, when you're in a company where, there's no advancement for me, there is no continuous improvement, I felt stuck. And I could not see myself being stuck like this. I felt like I've learned so much since the time I've got out of it. My mind shifted into a few different avenues. I didn't even know the potential I had into doing other things. I don't want to get into that because I don't want to sway from the topic here. But rather, I want to say that I did not give up, but I knew that I had to make a shift. I had to pivot from there because it just wasn't working for me. Also, my mindset, I didn't think I was cocky because I have a degree. Believe me, I was more eagerly to learn. I wanted that at the time. I mean, I have another channel, by the way, where I documented my IT journey. I have over 100 something videos, just documented it, my views and the classes and, the certification and so on. So let me tell you something. I was very passionate about it. Okay. But to make a long story short, I'm glad that I have learned something within this experience. So thank you for, leaving your comments, and I do receive it, as well as I've learned something from what you said. I'm going to touch on another comment from a viewer. She said a lot of people get into tech during and after the pandemic because tech still have jobs and great salaries, in which I believe between AI and the influence of people coming into the industry, employers are now picky. I have a friend in tech who stated employers are looking for a skill set over degree, even though a degree is needed. They want to see cert in Python, SQL, Salesforce, and for a general role, they want experience in help desk, tech support, etc. It's sad to say, but these days to get a job, you have to lie on resume for them to even look at it. Shaking my head, you can never go wrong with healthcare industry, and maybe you can get into tech, into the healthcare industry. This is a brilliant comment here, and I do appreciate taking the time out to, share this information with me. I have always believed that the tech in healthcare is a phenomenal idea to get in, but it also requires more certification, I think. The degree that I have is for information technology management. When I try to see if I can get something in the healthcare, I believe I had to do some other training as it relates to healthcare technology. I was not trying to go back to school for that. I don't have time to go back to school either, but yet the certification is a plus. Like you said, as it relates to the pandemic, yes, a lot of people were positioning themselves, and the salary, yes, it's good. But like I said, also AI is coming into the equation that is replacing a lot of these tech job or customer support, right? And so it's kind of if and but on it. But yes, with Python, SQL, it's necessary. And as we can see here with GPT development, so it's like when you think about it, we have to know how to position ourselves as it relates to the right IT field, right? I always say that a programmer, engineer, they will never go wrong because they are the one that built AI, right? So some of these roles or some of these degrees that we do have, CIS, ITM, some of these roles aren't gonna make it anymore because AI can take over those positions. So it's kind of tricky, but I've learned a lot over the experience, and also I would not give up in this field because at the end of the day, it's still my passion as it relates to technology. I'm still that girl when it comes down to the technical stuff, right? The hands-on, the networking, always educated myself as well as continuously doing research. One of the things that I'm interested in right now is API GPT development. So I'm always on the run trying to improve myself over time. So I just wanted to put it out here that although I felt like my IT career have been robbed, I am still encouraged. I do appreciate those who have watched my videos as well as giving me your side of it, based on the information that I presented to you. I appreciate that and I receive it, acknowledge it, and I may make some improvement over time, think maybe differently. But I want you to know that I'm a very, very humble person as it relates to my degree. I don't feel as if because I have a degree, I have to be in that because I know that I need the experience. The problem that I have though is the fact that even if I have the degree, I felt like with seniors in jobs, they should be able to help those who are under, 2 years. Well, I wouldn't say 2 years, under 3 years experience. Where are those seniors that should be helping the newcomers, training them, teaching them, right? Because I feel like, let's say if I was a CEO of a company, right? And let's say I need new IT techs because we have the elders and some of them are looking to retire. As long as they have the degree and less than 2 years experience, I will hire them so that I can teach them the little that they need or train them on the specific task. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You can share your thoughts with me, but I felt like where are those type of employers, right? Where are those seniors that should be helping the younger ones? That's all I'm saying. But like I said, I could be wrong. What are your thoughts on this video? Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and also to subscribe if you're brand new to this channel. Until then, we'll see you around. Thank you for watching. Be blessed.